Ho, 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 ho. Welcome, everyone.
It's nearly Christmas.
It's nearly Christmas. Welcome to A Merry Christmas with Hugh and Kai. It's very nice for you all to be here. We have a fantastic hour and a half entertainment. Well, we hope it's fantastic. We are going to do songs from Xmas Day, our album from 2009. Is that right? Jings. Some Christmas classics, which some of which were on that record, and some of which we have genned ourselves up for. And also, just to say, we want to hear all your questions and comments, so put it in the discussion forum at the side. We have figured out our system coming through WhatsApp, so but you just don't put it on WhatsApp, just put it on the discussion forum at the side, and we will answer your questions as we go along every 4 songs. My daughter Eleanor Kane is going to come and help our old dud through some songs in a wee while, which will be fantastic. I'm sure you'll agree. Beautiful talent that she is. Of course, I'm totally objective about that. And then, just to say, the Xmas Day records, we're going to sign lots of them, and you can buy them after this gig. So there we are, and here we are, and welcome, and I hope you're as cosy as could be. This is the obvious one to start with. It's the start of the record. I believe that Santa Claus is coming to town. I do hear tell he's coming to town. You better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming, yeah, to town. Sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Little tin toys, little toy drums, Rudy toot toots, rummy tum tums. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. 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 Here we go. I can hear the tintabulation of bells. Can you not, Gregory?
What's a tintabulation?
I don't know, but it sounds good. Isn't this a fantastic set, by the way, people? Look at this. Gregory has done this. In fact, he's done everything. I've done nothing. I just turn up and warble, and Gregory does everything else.
That's why it works.
Okay, and moving on. This is track 2 from the album. It's one we wrote, because what we did with Xmas Day, as you remember, is we thought, here's the classic Christmas songs. Let's see if we can write our own classic Christmas songs. And this is one which is about the morning of Christmas, when all the toys are assembled, kids are playing with the boxes, not with the toys, all that stuff, all the human drama circulating around it. The song is called Players of Games. 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening, the children are playing and their games. While argument rages through all of its stages, their imagination remains. Wearily happy, he's happily weary, she's tearfully laughing again. See, there coming a storm, fit and form in a form, from the head to the heart to the brain. One fine day, we will stop the clocks forever. And on that day, let us raise our bare umbrellas, and we'll drink up all the rain. Then we'll truly be players of games. Look at this drama, of ill-fated karma, of people in patterns of blame. And I look at this child with a soul in the wild, and I pray she won't end up the same. So we clear up the bones of this disaster zone, and there's something revealed by the door. Little Lego tableau of people we know, our adultness stripped to the core. One fine day, we will stop the clocks forever. And on that day, let us raise our bare umbrellas, and we'll drink up all the rain. Then we'll truly be players of games. We're really happy, she's happily weary, she's tearfully laughing again. See, there coming a storm, fit and form in a form, from the head to the heart to the brain. One fine day, we will stop the clocks forever. And on Christmas Day, let us raise our bare umbrellas, and we'll drink up all the rain. Then we'll truly be players of games. Then we'll truly be players of games. Yes, you will be there at that moment. I think I'm way beyond it with a 20-something-year-old and a 30-something-year-old, but you will be at that place.
Yeah, but there's fewer presents for you, but they're more expensive.
Ah, it's true.
See, I can get away with like a 89 pence bucket of slime, and you can wrap it really well.
Or something knitted. Interestingly,
my knitting days are behind me, dear. Okay. Or maybe they're in front of me.
Maybe they're in front of you. Okay, this is another song that we wrote for Xmas Day, and this one is about basically the gathering of the clans when people, all the different bits of the family come back to the house. But this is one particular fragment of the family, which are three know-it-all grads and postgrads who just consume everything, think they know everything, but nevertheless are beloved. So this is a song called We Three Kings. We three kings come a-stumbling homewards, a half-day late, only one phone between us, glad-eyed sweethearts in plain white t-shirts confirm our sovereignty. So all through Christmas sing sweet forgiveness. if you please. So we free kings decree. We free kings, so disorientated, with 2 degrees and a doctorate graded, know all the answers are complete chances, and we're here to eat you clean. So all through Christmas, sing sweet forgiveness, if you please. So we free kings decree. We free kings have some unfinished business. We've left this town, and there's not much we don't miss, but crying mothers and torn-faced brothers are our fellow royalty. So all through Christmas, sing sweet forgiveness, if you please. So we free kings decree. So all through Christmas, sing sweet forgiveness. So we free kings decree. Okay, where are we? Song 4. This is something that me and Gregory maybe foolhardily do, is throw ourselves at Stevie Wonder songs. It seems to be a long-standing hubristic Hugh and Cry tradition.
Have you ever watched the guy on YouTube who listens to Jacob Collier? So it's not Jacob Collier, it's him.
I have. I watched him the other
listening
day.
to him and watching his reaction. I feel like that guy in playing a Stevie Wonder song.
Yeah, you obviously, thank you. You just shake your fist at the end of it, you know. I know. Anyway, this is one. I mean, in terms of lyrics, this has got to be one of the best Christmas songs ever. Dead radical. I love it. Christmas should be about a vision of utopia and justice. So here we go. Stevie Wonder, Someday at Christmas. Someday at Christmas, men won't be boys, playing with bombs like kids play with toys. One warm December, our hearts will see a world where men are free. Someday at Christmas, there'll be no wars, when we have learned what Christmas is for, when we have found what life's really worth, there'll be peace on earth. Someday all our dreams will come to be, someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas we'll see a land, no hungry children, no empty hand. One happy morning people share a world where people care. Someday at Christmas there'll be no tears. All men are equal, no man has fears. One shining moment, my heart went away from our world today. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas, man will not feel. Take hope because your love will prevail. Someday a new world where we can start with hope in every heart. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas time.
Stevie, there's too many
Stevie.
key changes. What the God Almighty?
Stevie, are we all supposed to be able to go up all those keys? Thanks, Stevie. Thanks, Stevie.
Right, talk to some folks.
Let's talk to some. Listen, we've been asking you for your questions, so I hope you've been putting them in. I think we've already got some here, so I'm just going to dip down to get the mobile phone, and we're going to see what we've got. First batch of questions. Here we are. Manda Jane Ward, what was your favourite Christmas present growing up? And what is your favourite Christmas treat? Well, my favourite Christmas present growing up was a microscope.
Oh yes, remember those microscopes?
In which, yes, with the wee slides, the
you used
wee
to put your
glass
hair
slides.
on it, and you used to put. Oh, well.
I used to wait till I was bleeding. And I'm not saying I caused my bleeding, but I used to wait until I was bleeding, and I would put it on the thing and cover it with a wee plastic thing, and then look at my blood.
Did you see it moving?
No, I was completely dead because I'd squished it with a plastic thing. Anyway, what was your favourite Christmas present, Gregory, growing up, and what is your favourite Christmas treat? Mine's is brandy butter. Mine's is brandy butter Christmas treat.
What's your favourite treat?
Brandy butter.
My brother always got better Christmas presents than me, so my favourite Christmas present was Pat's microscope. And when he went out to play, I used to play with it. Well, I used to hit it with my green Tonka truck. I had a green Tonka digger.
You did?
Oh, I loved my green Tonka digger.
They were brutal.
But my dad used to get really angry because I used to dig up his flowers with it. And my favourite, wait a minute, my favourite Christmas treat is extra stuffing.
Extra stuffing. Helen Fergus, hi Helen. How will you both be spending Christmas, and what was the first record you ever bought?
I did this first record I ever bought. I had a Zoom meeting, which was quite a serious 3-hour meeting about the future of the music business. And at the beginning of the meeting, the woman that was chairing it said, just to lighten it up a bit, folks, because this is going to be a quite heavy meeting, I'm going to ask everyone what your first record was, right? So you can imagine everybody's kind of trying to think of the hippest.
Yeah.
And I just went with the truth.
Which was?
Mine was Alvin Stardust's My Cuckoo.
Really?
What are you laughing at?
Mine was actually the Rainbow album. Do you remember the series Rainbow?
Paint a Whole World with Her.
Yeah.
All right.
That was my first record. No, I'd like to say it was Love Supreme, John Coltrane, but it really wasn't.
It was Rainbow and Zippy, and what was the other one called? What was the big hippopotamus called?
Blank. Okay, there's 2 questions. I think we're going to keep the other 2 for the next section, and please also just pile them in at the forum at the side of the screen. We want to hear them all your questions, all your Christmas questions. I'd like to delightedly introduce a young woman to the Hue and Cry singing space, who is my beloved daughter. Come in.
Hi, everyone.
Eleanor Kane. Say hello. There she is.
Hello,
there's the camera
everyone.
up there.
Hello.
That's me, and that's you. Hello, Wayne. How you
That was
doing?
lovely, Dad.
Thank you, darling.
How about you navigated key changes very well.
Thank you very much. As my daughter is as your child becomes your teacher. It's just the way it is. We're going to do we're going to do a few songs, aren't we, darling?
Yes, we are.
And we're going to do this one, which is a one that we wrote for Xmas Day. It's a kind of composite of various dangerous relatives. I remember counting at Christmas.
Can confirm.
I imagine her with this gigantic lacquer beehive, leopard skin,
Yes.
and lipstick not that far away from lipstick that you're
Well,
wearing
I
at the
did.
moment.
Yeah, I did think about that when I was choosing my lipstick,
Okay.
and also like stinking of Marlboro Golds.
Of Marlboro, well,
always.
or Capstan actually, but
Or
anyway.
oh yeah, Capstan.
Capstan. I don't think they even exist. Anyway, the song is called, and the first line is proper. The first word is properly ambiguous. The song is called Auntie Claus.
Auntie Claus, she hit the door and landed in my life. A poison cloud of capstan and a voice like sharpened knives. Auntie Claus, she made herself an enemy of Kant. Of don't and won't and maybe not. She occupied each instant. Scorn was such a sweet caress. Her ridicule a grand largesse. And all these gifts she gave for free. That Auntie Claus, I held her close to me. That Auntie Claus, I held her close to me. That Auntie Claus, I held her. Auntie Claus, she did excel at entrances and exits, on when to charm those without charm or hitch her skirt and sex it. Auntie Claus, she made the season scandalously bright. I loved her till I hated her that cherry-tempered night. If I'm too smart for all these lies, sickly sweet as grandma's pies. The coats are higher, the beards are fake. And what's wrong with bad for badness sake? And what's wrong with bad for badness sake? And what's wrong with bad? Auntie Claus, she blew away with customary sass. Her father gave out happy sighs as sister-in-law's father passed. But all I gave to Auntie Claus was stiffness of my cheek, the treason of her season's gift, a lesson to the weak. Her scorn became a poison kiss, a ridicule, a looming fist, and all these gifts without receipt. That Auntie Claus who put an end to little me. That Auntie Claus who put an end to little me. That Auntie Claus who put an end to little me. That Auntie Claus who put an end to little me. That Auntie Claus who put an end to little me. That Auntie Claus who put an end to little me. That Auntie Claus who put an end to little me. That Auntie Claus who put an end to little me.
Auntie Claus.
Thank you, Auntie Claus.
Thank you, Auntie Claus. We
Mick
defy
Claus.
you. We defy your destruction of myths.
I swear, it's not all our family is like that.
There are a few.
Well, there are a few.
On all sides.
Yes.
Anyway, there's no way. I mean, honestly, there's no way that I could get you in to sing with your old dud if we didn't sing this song.
True.
Right, and I know I'm singing it. My imagination is that you are singing this song to your bathroom mirror,
Okay.
right? And I'm sort of singing along, thinking my poor daughter and her battle in the world in the lands of love.
Oh dear.
All right.
Unlucky in love.
Well, you're not unlucky enough, but it just but
Yes, it's an
r-
acting
act-
workshop.
it's an action workshop.
Acting
Yep, yep.
workshop. Okay. Yes. Beautiful.
something stupid. I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. And afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I can see it in your eyes, you still despise the same old lines you heard the night before. And though it's just a line to you, for me it's true and never seemed so right before. I practice every day to find some clever lines to say to make the meaning come true. But then I think I'll wait until the evening gets late and I'm alone with you. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and oh, the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. Va-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Va-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and oh, the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh, I'm gonna get as well. That's lovely.
And you too.
My
Right.
darling daughter, away and have a cup of tea. Father will carry on, and we'll see you in about another
Thanks
4.
very much, everyone.
Big silent cheer for the win. Thank you. Right. That was great. That's a bit of an ambition realised, actually, to be honest, TBH. This is another song that we wrote for Xmas Day. And it's a song, I guess it's about, you know, families are complicated things, and when an absolute spinning top comes back in at Christmas from wherever he or she has been, how do you contain the chaos of the beloved Tasmanian devil? So this is about Tasmanian devils at Christmas. You may have 1 or 2 in your family. The song's called Spinning Top. She's just a blur, and she's coming through. She's near to chaos, but she's aimed at you. She's just been in top versus the stable world. She's just been in top in the image of a crazy girl. She's a revolution, and she turns on steel. Goes round so fast, you don't know what she feels. She's just been in top, tumbling down from the shelf. She's just been in top. She's a danger only to herself. She's not a toy to be discarded. She's not a thing that stopped and started. And though I can't defend her general carnage, what's left to do? She belongs to you. She belongs to you. We're around this table and she crashes down. So we set her right upon our stony ground. She's just been in top, so full of colors fine. She's just been in top. She's always running out of time. She's just a blur, and she's coming through. Near the chaos, but she's aimed at you. She's just been in top versus the stable world. She's just been in top the image of a crazy girl. She's not a toy to be discarded. She's not a thing that's stopped and started. And though I can't defend her general kindness, what's left to do, she belongs to you. When she belongs to you. When she belongs to you. Christmas girl, little broken Christmas girl. Okay. Have you ever played that before?
Never.
Never in our puff have we played that song.
It's a great. I remember the graphic on Christmas Day was the
It's cool.
spinning top, and the graphics guy that you work with. That was his
Mm.
favourite song, and that's why he kind of went with
Simon.
that spinning top thing. It was good, that.
No, I enjoyed that. Okay, nearly up to. If you get your questions in, please. We're coming up to the eighth song, which is where we'll pause for that. This is a very we're always writing these kind of super trembly, super sensitive, big male ballads. And I think this is probably the biggest, most super sensitive, biggest male ballad we've written. I would say. It's it's for good men, and there are many. The song is called All Mankind. The truth we find is all mankind when they're on the floor with stuff to do. Heal the blind when all mankind take their wiring out and wire them new. Come rain, come shine, tell all mankind, weather them until they show some signs. Let's redefine as all mankind, like the snow that softens every line, like a mountainside full of bending pines. See all mankind like a mountainside full of bending pines. See all mankind. Move hearts and minds when all mankind need a hand up, not a handout, son. It's time when all mankind to be brave and end what they've begun. Come rain, come shine, tell all mankind, weather them until they show some signs. Let's redefine as all mankind, like the snow that softens every line, like a mountainside full of bending pines. See all mankind like a mountainside full of bending pines. See all mankind. Take the wiring out and wire them new. It can be done. Okay. Everybody, have you been sending us lots of questions? Let me just dive to the phone.
The more questions, the better.
The more the better. Okay. Here are two more. Here's one from Martin Ledwidge. And it says, Pat and Greg, where is your favourite place you have played at Christmas? Where have we ever done a Christmas gig?
Many.
Have we? Actually, on the day of Christmas.
On Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day, Christmas Eve.
I don't know. Do people play gigs on Christmas?
I remember doing Christmas Eve.
Yes, we played at a beautiful hotel once.
Yes, with many, many drunk people.
No, it was lovely. It was the bride didn't know. They
Oh.
managed to keep it a secret.
It was a
and
secret
she
for her,
was,
that's right.
I think she nearly fainted. Actually, you still got it, brother.
What bit?
I think the groom actually regretted hiring you.
Billy Shearer asks if you could have written a Christmas song by any other artist, what would it be?
What's my favourite song by another artist?
I think we just did them. Stevie Wonder is Someday at Christmas is awesome as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
I'm trying to think. A lot of jazz stuff I love. So I'd love to have written. I'd love to have written So What and Freddie Freeloader and lots of jazz I'd love to have written.
Okay, a few more, one or two, very quickly. Richard Gare asks, thank you, Richard. What would you say was your finest track?
Finest track? For me, the best sounding, the one I reach for, is a song called Iron Cage.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
on an album we did called Jazz Not Jazz, released in 1996. And it has Mike Stern on it. Sandro's playing drums on it. That's a beautiful sounding record. It's just people kind of can't figure out the formula for making great sounding records. And when you play a live record, jazz record like that, it just depends on how everybody's feeling, how everybody's tuned their instruments, how everybody's mic'd the instruments. And we got lucky that day. Iron Cage from Jazz Not Jazz.
And then, well, I would say my answer to that would be I was listening to Fireball from Open Soul. I mean, that's as close as we've ever got to Jackson 5. It's really just a brilliant record.
We don't play that anymore.
No, we should play it, and we
Right.
will play it. Pat and Greg, thanks, Wendy. Here's your question, then we'll bring on our special guest. Pat and Greg, I wonder what is your favourite childhood memory of Christmas?
The most vivid childhood memory is I remember finding my presents one year. My mum worked so hard, she really didn't take much time in hiding them, and then I played with them all.
I remember that.
And it was just, I completely ruined Christmas. And it wasn't until halfway through I played with them all that I realised what I'd done. It was the most, and then I tried to put them all back, and then it was just the worst.
Yeah.
If you find your presents, folks, don't open them.
Yeah, just walk away.
Just
Back
walk away, because I opened them, and it was the worst.
And mine was actually wanting a Scalextric track where the cars actually jumped from track to track.
Mm.
Do you remember that?
Mhm.
I actually asked for that and I got it. And I remember thinking, nothing in life will be better than this. What low ambitions I had.
You used to like cars. I mean, I like cars
Yeah, now I
because of the
hate
design.
cars.
But
Yeah.
no, it was all about the design of them, remember?
Yeah,
We used
yeah,
to
I
kind
know.
of fixate over the design of cars. And then we were brought up in the late 70s, early 80s, so design wasn't really a big thing in cars back
Gregory,
then.
darling, I've always been interested in the design of things, never the mechanics of them. And with that note, let's bring in, come darling, Eleanor Kane. Whoa! Hello, Ian.
Hello again. Hello. We're back.
We're back. That's lovely earrings you've got on,
Thanks
darling.
very much,
You're
Daz.
very nice.
Thank you.
This is our song. This is our Nancy and Frank
This is
song.
our night. Yeah, that's true actually.
And you're so far away from the pinball in this thing. You're such a mature, elegant young lady.
Well, when did you write this?
When you were 16 going on 17.
16 going on 17. And I was pretty crazy, pretty overambitious. But I remember Dad being the first person to come into the flat in
It's
London with
true.
me. And I was really nervous. But I remember I was walking up the stairs and you settling me in, and it made me feel really safe.
Result. Song's called Let Her Go. Another ascent to a first flight in London. At least my good shoes don't stick to these stairs. She bounces around like an ecstatic pinball, wondering what rooms I house and what players. But up go the photos of extended family. She has her own anchor, made her own stripes, so let her go. Your work is through. Look in her eyes. Who's there? Not you. So let her go and hope she flies. And if she falls, you know how that goes.
Not just a performer, more a triple threat. The city won't know how to turn the girl down. I've hid in my bag a decent Prosecco. She points to the crime. I ignore your frown. I can't let her do this, but you don't have a blind choice. I'm making it happen, and she's starting her life, so let her go. Your work is through. Look in her eyes. Who's there? Not you. So let her go and hope she flies. And if she falls, you know. So let her go. Your work is through. Look in her eyes. Who's there? Not you. So let her go and hope she flies. And if she falls, you know how that goes. Oh, yeah. Ooh, let me go.
You're going to have to teach me how to do that.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, my darling, stay there. You're not going anywhere.
I'm not going
You've got
anywhere
one
yet,
more to
no.
go. This is one I appreciate your help on. That'll be great.
This
A
is
classic. This is a classic.
Yeah.
This is us playing songs that you know and love. And we haven't played it for a while for some reason, but let's play it now. Do you know what it was? And let's just do the song about good men again. The song is called Violent. Completely untouchable, do no surprises, wrapped in a cold world of my own devising. But I heard you smashing, swinging hard outside, yeah. Saw your sweet face, and I nearly died, and violently you came to me, said I could be a different man, violently your words hit gently into your hands, into your hands, into your hands. Frozen survivor, bitter than hateful, I'm uncomprehending. Do you want with a damn fool? You stepped away unto some poor soul appeared, yeah. Shivering and trembling, stumbling around, then you brought me near, and violently you came to me, said I could be a different man, a different man, and violently your words hit me, and I broke gently into your hands, into your hands. See my baby, and violently you came to me, said I could be a different man, a different man. Violently your words hit me, and I broke gently into your hands, into your hands, into your hands. So violently, violently fell apart in your hands, your hands fell right apart in your hands.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
But you'll be back.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Cheers, 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 cheers,
Bye,
cheers,
everyone.
cheers,
See you
cheers.
in a minute.
Okay. Tears and snorters everywhere.
You're keeping it together quite surprisingly,
I mean,
because you are a big greet.
I'm a major sponge bath sponge. It's true. I don't know. I sort of feel basically happy. How about that?
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? That's
Joyous.
How about it, folks? Do you feel basically happy? Woo! I know Eleanor does. All right.
Christmas spirit, even.
Christmas. I would like some Christmas spirit after this gig. That's for sure. This was like an extra track for Xmas Day, and it's the classic. It's not a Christmas song, but it's the kind of song you would hear at Christmas, right? So this is, and the lyrics in this are just there's a line in that which I'm going to try my best to sing my best. The bright blessed days and the dark sacred nights.
Yes.
That's a line to write. The song's called What a Wonderful World. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed days and the dark sacred nights. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them go. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, yeah, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ba-ba-do-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-do-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I was down there in the Aretha room. Okay. Here's a secret. No. Hold on. Should we do more questions? Hold on. Let's see. Do you know what? We've got a lot of questions. Should we do?
Yes,
Should we try and get through them, folks? Because it's great that you're participating. This is fantastic. Okay. Sorry if we miss anybody out. We're just rolling on here. Lainey and Ryan. Hi, Lainey and Ryan. Thank you. If you were playing in a live venue tonight, which one would it be?
Oh, do you know what? I was thinking about these venues that we play year in, year out.
Yeah.
There was a place in Liverpool called the Neptune Theatre,
Yeah.
and it was a rickety, rackety. It must have been glorious in its day, but it's it's difficult to keep these things going. And I don't know who did it, but somebody got involved and put some money into it, and they renamed it the Epstein Theatre
Oh, yeah.
in tribute to Brian Epstein, who produced the Beatles. And I don't know, there's just something about that place. It's been in our lives, our whole lives.
Yeah.
It's been in our lives for 35 years,
Certainly
that place.
has.
And,
Used to play it way, way back.
I would like to be there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. That's cool. Scott, thank you, Scott. If not music, what do you think you might be doing as another profession? That's a real laugh, because we're already doing about 6 professions between us, to be quite honest.
If I wasn't involved in the creative industry, do you know what I'd love to be? A truck driver. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing, just that the robots are
life
going
of
to
solitude.
delete you in about
A
6
life
years.
of solitude, driving really slow. I would like that. My life has never been like that.
I've been most of the things I want to be. I think the only thing I would quite like to be is a proper actor.
All right.
That's
Okay,
the last thing.
aspirations
That's
to-
the last thing I haven't chipped off. So if anybody wants to give me a cool part where I'm driving across Europe in a BMW doing interesting, mysterious things, of course Gregory will be driving because I can't drive.
No, but you could a Citroen DS, please.
Yeah, I was in a Citroen DS.
No, not a BMW.
That's true. That's true.
Do it right.
Do it. I know. Sorry, Greg. Got it wrong there. Eileen, your voice is amazing. Pat, have you ever had any vocal training? Yes, I have. I'm having even more vocal training from my daughter at the moment because she's double amazing. And Julie in Bristol, thank you very much. What are your plans for Christmas Day this year? It's tricky. I think I'm going to be off with family, with my darling Indra, my darling sweet. Happy Christmas. I'm coming back. Don't worry, I won't be back from Glasgow.
We've got we've built our family bubble, so it's family bubble time, and we've got our log burner. So hopefully we can burn some logs. Everybody can sit outside, but we're going to observe kind of pretty strict
Yeah, we got to.
COVID. So
Folks, don't we? I mean, we got the vaccine. Hopefully, it's strong and reliable, and we just got to tough it out for the next couple of months, and then nobody would be happier than us to be playing to a room full of vaccinated people. Hooray! Talk about did you think that was going to be your ambition for 2021? Not mine, but anyway. Okay, folks, we'll start to sing some songs again. Some classics, because we can't get out of jail without playing these songs. And keep your questions coming, and we'll do a wee round up at the end before we get to the last song. Okay, this one is the official Glasgow national anthem, Mother Glasgow.
The second city of the empire, Mother Glasgow nurtures all her wings, trying hard to feed her little starlings. Unconsciously she clips their little wings. Mother Glasgow succored is perpetual, nestling the belly and the Tim. Oh, I dreamt I took a tender with St. Margot to try to catch a fish that couldn't swim. Among the silent bells and flightless birdies, Father Glasgow knows his starlings well, but he will make his own way up to heaven by waltzing all his charges into hell. Mother Glasgow succored is perpetual, nestling the belly and the Tim. Oh, I dreamt I took a gander with St. Margot to try to catch a fish that couldn't swim. For the tree and the bird and the fish and the bell, for the tree and the bird and the fish and the bell. The tree and the bird and the fish and the bell, they old Glasgow flourish. Sometimes I think the dearly departed Michael Mara would like the fact that we do it in a Ray Charles fashion. I sometimes imagine him thinking, on you go, good, go on.
We miss you, Michael.
Bloody hell, Christmas, definitely. Okay, this is an old urban folk song called Looking for Linda. Said I was not looking for Linda. Linda found me. She was hiding away. So train home This wife of Paisley said you got to help me. She used to work there such a long time ago. Spare 35 pounds, run back her cigarettes, running an errand for big man indoors. There she got running, stood down to Lee Central. She took in the city, left all that remorse, and I looking over Linda in the rain. Never stop looking, never stop looking for Linda. Said I never stop looking, I never stop looking for Linda. Said I was looking at Linda, she was so pleased. She'd been fighting fire water all of that day. She said being drinking means only one thing. Whispered that she was ever too polite to say. So the train door was jammed, but the time wasn't right. Some guy was holding her right back from the window. I said, a fine man. She said, so again, I'm gonna decide when I go or I don't go. I looking over Linda in the rain. Never stop looking, never stop looking for Linda. Said I never stop looking, never stop looking for Linda. Said I never stop looking, I never stop looking for Linda. Was kissing with Linda, she pays a king closer. She's wiser than alcohol, master of men. Such a connection that's finer than two things. Said I'll always be looking for my sweet Linda again. I looking over Linda, get it on in the rain. Said I never stop looking, I never stop looking for Linda. Said I never stop looking, never stop looking for Linda. Said I never stop looking, said never stop looking for Linda. Said I never stop looking, said I never stop looking for Linda.
Sorry about that.
No, I liked it.
When you played a song with me, you're trying to remember another way of doing it.
Well, just don't overdo it with the next one, right? Because you have overdone it in the past.
Sorry, dear. Oh, you mean I wouldn't play this chord?
No, play that chord, but just don't start Thelonious monking it before anybody knows what the song is. You know what the song is. You know what the song is. Yeah. Now, baby, you said you become about 7 years ago. Now you said that you were so tough, and I loved it, I did. I loved you for putting me down in a totally new way. Down with my babe, the bad old sad old days, yeah. Well, get away now, my, yeah. So people now Too much pain for too little gain. I feel like I gotta fight back right now. Gonna withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your heart. Withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your cold heart. Ain't gonna worry for you no more. Ain't gonna worry, babe, you no more. Ha! Easy. I know that you said it never was gonna be easy, but now this time you are so cold, so cold. Romance goes and the promises break. My mistake was to love you a little too much. I'm gonna withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your heart. Withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your heart. Withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your heart. Withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your cold heart. Ain't gonna work for you no more. Ain't gonna work for you no more. I can't stand it. Said I just don't want it. Said I never need it. Anyway, I just can't stand it. Said I do not want it. Said I never need it. Anyway, said, babe, I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't need your tricks and trees. I said I don't need your administration, your bad determination. Had enough of you and your super back row. I don't need you. I don't need your pseudo satisfaction, baby. I just can't stand it. I said I do not want it, and I never need it. Anyway, I just can't stand it. I said I do not want it. I said I never need your pseudo satisfaction, baby. Withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your heart. Withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your heart. Withdraw my labor love. Too much pain, just too much pain, just too much pain, yeah. Withdraw my labor love. Got to strike for the right to get into your cold heart. Ain't gonna worry for you no more.
Well, I remember that song.
Yeah, right. Now, I think we're nearly done, but should we do some more fourth match? Should we do a fourth
Go on
match?
then, go on then.
Yeah, and then we'll just do these last two songs because we're men of a certain age and we're running out of energy, frankly. But we'll bestir ourselves for the final 20 minutes. Some more questions. Thank you very much, Pete and Louise. Thank you. Do you prefer performing in large venues or smaller venues? Is there a preference?
The food's better in large venues. There's lots more crew. I mean, Pat doesn't really lift gear, but
No.
no. But in small venues, it's me and Big Rab lifting the gear, and Pat going to find the dressing room.
Yeah.
But big venues, you get pampered and you get looked after. We love doing the Rewind gigs and the Let's Rock gigs. And there's what's the one in Lithgow, Party at the Palace? That's a brilliant gig. So
I like the big gigs. Anywhere I can shake my tail feathers is fine by me in front of thousands of beloved people. Dazzle Pants asks.
yeah, hiya Dazzle Pants.
Dazzle Pants. Better than Tomazepam, but anyway, I've completely lost. If I could duet with any other singer, who would it be and what track would I sing? Probably Stevie, and it would probably be I Wish. Now, that's like a really boring statement, isn't it? Yes.
What was the one? I'm trying to think. It was George and who did it? Oh no, I always. It was Mary J. Blige and George.
Yeah.
Like I Wish.
Bill Withers' Grandma's Hands. That's
Oh,
another
yes.
one. That's
Do it
another
with
one I
Bill.
would like.
Yes,
That
cool
would-
Bill.
I would like to sing with Bill Withers, but he's gone. Okay, What do you want to? What did you want to be when you were a child? When you were a child, what did you want to be?
What did I want to be? No, I've been playing piano since I was a kid, 8 years old, so I've always wanted to be a musician. I didn't know where it would end up, but I used to practice as much as I could, and yeah, I always wanted to be a musician, so I kind of, yeah.
I really wanted to be a spaceman. I wanted to.
You're too clumsy.
I know, it's true.
He's broken the spaceship!
Stop looking at me skeptically, Rob.
Can you imagine him in a spaceship?
No, I'd like. There was a scene in 2001. There was a scene in 2001 where they're walking along the space wheel, and they have Velcro slippers.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought the way they walked, I thought was quite nice.
You mean like zero gravity Velcro slippers? Is that what you're
Yeah,
after?
I don't want to do any of the hard stuff. Just get me there in a stylish spacecraft. I'd like to be a space leisure character.
There you
All
go.
right, yeah. And then finally, Dean, thank you very much, Dean. And we'll do our last two songs now, and then the Wayne will come out in the last one. Dean, did you think you would still be playing music 30 plus years later? No. I thought I would be a rotund politician by this particular year.
You see, you're too honest.
I know. Well,
You
that's
could
my
never
mother-
be a
as m-
politician.
As my mother said notoriously to Jim Sillars when I was rector of Glasgow University, he said, Jim said, Mrs. Kane, would you think your son should be do you think your son would want a career in politics? And she says, he's too honest. Look at you.
Mhm. You are too honest. So
Okay. Here's a song that we've never sung before, he's never played before, so God knows how it's going to turn out. But anyway, you have to do it at Christmas. The song is called Christmas Song. Go through the loveliness. I do. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe will help to make the season bright. Those tiny little tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys, goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Take it, take it. And so I offer in this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Exquisite, Gregory. Exquisite.
You should have repeated the last bit. Sorry. Da-dee-da-da.
You can't play it all night just because it's your favourite chords, you know. Okay, last song of the night. Please bring on herself, her inimitable self.
Just never leaves, does she?
You hang about, girl.
Just
This is
hanging
you.
about. Had like 15 crackers and
Don't eat the
Have
crackers.
you eaten all the post-gig grub? Yeah.
no,
Pissed you.
no, only 2 packets.
Anyway, Ellen and I are going to try to follow Ella's phrasing in the classic song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. We all need a wee drink. Hold on a minute.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are near to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Ba-dum bum ba bum ba boom ba boom ba boom ba boom. Ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Boom ba boom bit ba ba da ba boom ba boom. Ba 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 boom ba ba ba. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
So have yourself
A merry little Christmas Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody!
Christmas, everyone!
Have a good
Merry
one.
Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas! Bye, 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 bye. Have a Christmas. Have a good one. Bye, bye.
Fade to black.
Go
The
away,
record's over.
Go away. I've had it up to here.